Welcome back to our second segment of our breast cancer series with Miss Vallie Musgrove. Join us as we continue sharing Miss Vallie Musgrove's story of resilience, hope, and strength in her fight against breast cancer.
The treatment that I received for my breast cancer was a very aggressive treatment. The first day I received the treatment, like I said before, I was in a good place, and I thought, this is nothing, it's okay, I can do this because I don't have any symptoms or anything. Day 2 came, there was no symptoms, and day 3 came, and then I started feeling a bit tired, and eating was a problem because everything was just, there was no taste. It tasted like chalk or cardboard, or there was no taste. I experienced COVID, and I lost my taste during COVID, and it was worse than the taste with chemo. So it was really bad. So those of you who had COVID and went through the challenges of losing your taste, you sort of know what I'm talking about. But yeah, was just really hard. Chemo, the way I dealt with my treatment after receiving the chemo, I just learned to I said to myself that, hey, you're not Superwoman. This is your time. You need to rest. So you have to give your body that time to rest. And I think, me being self-employed, that was something that was very beneficial to me, because I don't know how persons who are employed, how they deal with it. It must be very hard for them because, so I'm sure some days they want to stay home, but they have to go to work. So it's like they have to make that decision whether I'm going to go into work or I'm going to stay home and take that risk of probably losing their job. I don't know, but it's really hard, and I don't know. I really don't know what. I don't know. I just can't explain it because I wouldn't even like to even think about how they handle it, because, as I said, me being self-employed, that was the best thing that happened to me, because I was able to stay home when I needed to stay home and just allow myself to rest, because that's the only thing that helps you. You need to rest your body. The body needs as much rest as possible. And it's just really hard. And I'm not trying to scare people, so the treatment that I received for breast cancer, it was very aggressive. So, and it was hard for me. So, for someone else, they'll probably sail through it. I don't know, but it is what made it easier for me was, just knowing that I had great nurses. The nurses were wonderful. Whenever I go down, they made sure that I was comfortable. If there was something that I needed, they always tried to accommodate me. And at the end, after the treatment, going home, I know I had my family to go home to, my children, my siblings, my friends. So all of those things helped me to go through chemo so much easier. But again, when the time came that, chemo starts to wreck the body, you just have to listen to your body and just sleep it off. I got comfortable with with reading, I got closer to, you know, to God. I mean, I had the time, and I just used that time wisely. I had, and I guess, you know, with, you know, having friends and my pastors, my church family, you know, just praying for me, all of that, I'm sure, you know, it helped, you know, with the whole process. My message of hope to persons being diagnosed and currently going through treatment for breast cancer is to keep your head up. You know, there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's always support. You can always, the Cancer Society is there, the oncology clinic at the hospital, they're there. The nurses are phenomenal. The oncologists, they are so easy to talk to. You have questions, they're always willing to answer. So even if you don't find that support group or that support system, just know that you have a family at the oncology clinic. They are there for you. Sometimes they probably wouldn't be able to answer you when you call, but if you send a message, you know, because they have limited staff, so, but if you send a message before the end of the day, they answer you. So don't ever feel that you don't have anyone to talk to. The Cancer Society, Ms. Veronica Rigby, oh my God, she is great. She checks up on, once you let her know, or once, you know, she knows that you're going through something, she calls, she checks up. If you need assistance, financial assistance, they are there to help you. So don't ever feel that you have to go through this alone, and don't give up hope. I mean, because sometimes persons, they just give up, and the stress and the coming to terms of accepting that sometimes at times cause early departure, and you don't have to go through this like that. So just know that you have people out there that cares about you, and there's no reason for you to go through this alone. And lastly, ladies, don't forget to do your annual mammogram. If you have to do ultrasound, do your ultrasound. I usually schedule my ultrasound and mammogram around October, which is breast cancer month. There's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, it's better to be safe than to be sorry. And you know, if you go in there and, like I said before, and it comes out that you were diagnosed with breast cancer, it's okay. You know, just know that it's okay. I mean, the earlier the better. You know, so it's just doing your mammograms and your testing. It just saves lives, and the more life we can save by doing this, just let's do it. Encourage your mothers, encourage your daughters. You know, you can make a date out of it. You know, a mother and daughter date. You know, we go down together and get our mammograms done. So let's just make this a yearly thing for ourselves. You know, that we are going to do our wellness check, and it's just not mammogram and ultrasound. There's also your pap smear. You know, because there are other cancers also. So just do all your wellness check at one time. Just make a date and just go in and do everything. You know, so that is my last word for you.